is Spooky Empire 2009, brought to you by Pete Mongelli, runs this whole operation. You've seen us here before. Chris and I teamed up in 2007, started doing this for Pete. We're doing it in 2008, and we're doing it now in 2009. Hopefully we'll be doing it again in the future, but this is it. Spooky Empire 2009.
They're coming to get you, Barbara.
Johnny, right?
Russ Striner, better known as John.
As Johnny in Night of the Living Dead.
That's right.
How you got your part in that, and
well, the fact that in addition to the fact that I produced the movie, George Romero and I were partners for about 7 years before we made Night of the Living Dead. And we got closer and closer and closer to the time of shooting Night of the Living Dead, and we still didn't have a Johnny. So the group said, well, you be Johnny. And since I had an acting background anyway, I ended up with a job. So just remember, Spooky Empire, they're coming to get you.
We are here with John Russo. It's black and white, and it's still a movie that can jump out and get you today. When some other movies can be forgotten, and you're like, oh, so-so with it. Night of the Living Dead is not one of them.
Eventually, it got to the point where George Romero and I were both working on separate ideas, but we were communicating a lot. So then he came back with a story that started in a cemetery, which I had suggested, and took it. Characters were attacking this guy and his sister, and everybody liked the flow of it, that it was only part of the story. And I said to George that this all works pretty well. It's got the right suspense and action and so on, but who are these attackers? You never say. And he said he didn't know who they were. My idea was aliens coming to Earth in search of human flesh, and it started in a cemetery and so on. So I said, why don't we use my flesh-eating idea? He said, oh, that's good. So that's how they became flesh-eating zombies.
Oh, see, cool.
And we didn't call them zombies, we called them ghouls, because technically ghouls are people who consume dead flesh.
Not to be confused with George Costanza from Seinfeld. I'm here with George Costanza. Am I pronouncing that right?
Yes,
From
you are.
Night of the Living Dead, and you're the sheriff.
Yes. I'm the one who said they're dead, they're all messed up.
They're all messed, that's right.
And we said, well, we got the equipment, we got the crew, we know how it's done, we know what needs to be done, let's make a movie. So John Russo wrote it, Russell Striner co-produced it, George Romero directed it, I was the production manager in it.
Wow.
And then somebody said, you look like a cop, you're the sheriff.
You're the sheriff now.
I said, okay, I'm the sheriff. The fans made that picture the success it is.
Yeah.
Without the fans, what do we got? A movie.
Yeah, that's true.
So we're eternally grateful to all the fans who supported it over all the years.
All right, here we are. Look at this with Tippi Hedren from The Birds. Alfred Hitchcock. Holy smokes, this is a great pleasure to meet you. Was there any at a point there you just said, come on, Alfred, that's not going to happen, or anything like that, or you just like, this script is awesome, I just can't wait to do it?
I love The Birds. I have questions about it because there were scenes where I was doing things that I thought, you wouldn't have right mind to do this.
Yeah.
And I would question him about that. And it was always an answer that was acceptable. But I was especially curious about the one where I go up the stairs. And I said, first of all, why would I go up the stairs?
Yeah.
And his answer was, because I tell you to.
Because I'm telling you, I'm the director. Get up the stairs.
Exactly. Thank you for coming over.
Thank you very much. Wonder Twin powers activate. We We are here with George the Animal Steele, and one of my favorites, of course, is he played Tor in Ed Wood with Johnny Depp. And of course, you know who I am, Joel Wynkoop. They say the king of the B movies, whatever, blah, blah, blah. So Ed Wood meant a lot to me, and he was playing Tor in that.
Get the camera over here and quit it. No, knock it off and let's get with it. What are you doing here? Have you looked around? Have you walked down the halls? The halls are wild. I seen a woman walking around with horns. I don't know what that means, but it's kind of a crazy night here.
She's horny.
I didn't say that. No, I didn't say that. But what a wild place this is. Are you having a good time?
I'm having a blast. What about you?
Are you having a good time? Look over there. This guy's all right. It's a little wacky, but you know, we'll live with it.
Can you say Lobo Fix? Lobo Fix.
Lobo Fix. And the other one, good line. Do my toes.
Yeah. Look who's here with me. It's Greg the Hammer.
All the years I was locked up back in the locker room, couldn't get out to say hi to my fans. Vince McMahon didn't want us to talk to anybody, but it's all different now. Mix and mingle, do the autographs, and it's mind-boggling how many people are closet wrestling fans. I mean, everybody knows who we are. It's great, you know.
We're here at the, can I say half the team of the Nasty Boys?
You say whatever you want, but listen.
All right.
There's nothing spooky about me.
That's right.
I'm probably the nicest looking guy in this whole place, and I don't have any teeth. There's a big crossover of fans that are the horror movie and spooky fans that are all wrestling fans. And this has been a great thing for us. People are saying, why aren't there more of you guys? How comes you ain't here more and stuff? And I said, well, this is sort of new to us too. You know, the attraction's there, the promoters call us, and I'm really surprised at how awesome this is. It's really good. And nasty.
Watch out for this guy right here, because I know this guy. Yeah, I always cut it on everybody's time because I'm a celebrity reality superstar.
He is, damn it. And this is the other half of the.
That's Nasty Boys.
I said half. Are you maybe three quarters?
Actually, we grew up together. We grew up together.
Now he's more like 5'8".
Okay.
Back here is an old friend of the Nasty Boys, right here. He goes back in the day.
Oh!
Bill Forsyth, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey man,
he's just this crazy.
Innocent.
Innocent. How are you?
Totally innocent.
Him and Hulk, God bless his soul, from the Road Warriors, had a vodka drinking competition, and nobody ever put Water Rush down. But I've been good right here.
And that's over and out from Spooky and the Nasties.
Because the Nasties are very spooky.
I got some folks for you to meet. They weren't here last year, the year before. I believe this is their first year here, so we're going to talk to them right now. And it's these knockout chicks right here. How you all doing?
Hey, what's up? How are you?
Pretty good. Now tell us a little about, you were telling me the other day.
Absolutely.
The Incubus.
The Incubus.
Tell us a little about that again.
Well, we're here promoting our film, The Incubus. It's a feature-length film. It's a dark romance about soul-sucking spirits.
Hey, we're here with Joe Davis.
We just premiered about 30 minutes ago, Experiment 7.
Experiment 7, which is
a post-apocalyptic action, adventure, horror film. Audience seemed to like it.
Full house?
Full house.
Nobody else could come in the place?
Yeah, they had to close the door off.
Yep.
Which is cool.
And we're here with Jason LaCorey.
How you doing?
Tina Desiree Berg.
Tina Desiree Berg.
And we are also promoting Cult Goddess magazine here, which we now have all 4 issues available on DVD.
Oh, cool.
And you may recognize this young lady right here.
There she is. When she moves that, you know, it can make you like, woohoo, baby.